Hello. Hello there, everyone. I am sick. I'm coming off of a cold, I think, but I'm still fine. I'm good. I'm good enough to stream for a bit. Hello, Cabal. How is Fronge brother doing today? I'm doing a lot better than before, honestly. I'm doing a lot better. I don't know if I sound sick or anything. I mean, probably from the cough or something. But, my sinuses are still blocked up. I was sick all weekend. It was not a good time, but thankfully things are looking up. It was really annoying. But, Ballad, I'm glad you sound better and you do sound sick. Yeah, it's probably the snot. It's probably the snot. Are dealing better. It's alright, Cabal. I understand. I know that you're also not feeling the best as well. One second, I need a... My blankie is a little low. Y'all are seeing too much of me. We're sick bros. But yeah, happy Wednesday, y'all. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. I went back to work today. I was off work yesterday because I was still feeling like, I was like 60% better, but like you don't want to work when you're 60% better. Today I'm like 90% better. It's mostly just the cough and the snot, but like I don't feel that bad. I just am more tired more easily. Yeah, sick bros. Oh, but I really wanted to stream and I really want to finish Hotel Dusk, Last Window, I mean. Yeah, the residual crud, like fucking coughing up fucking Shrek Shrek wax. What they were saying before, like my fucking Shrek wax. Like I didn't realize how bad my hearing was like affected either. But like I was blowing my nose and my fucking ear popped and I was like, holy shit, it's so much louder through this one ear where it popped. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that maybe that's why it like felt weird to wear headphones, because I was like wearing headphones over the weekend to listen to music and I was like, huh. It feels kind of weird. It doesn't sound the same as before. But yeah, it's like when your ears pop in an airplane. But yeah, I've been doing all right. Trying to rest up and stuff like that. I watched a lot of anime over the weekend, because like all the plans that I had over the weekend were canceled because I was sick. I was planning on watching a bunch of anime with friends, and we were planning on like drinking and stuff and like making fun of the bad anime and shit like that. We're planning on doing that this weekend now. A friend is gonna come over, I'm gonna cook them dinner, and we're gonna like watch bad anime and stuff. That's gonna be fun. But so, and also Draken was sick, although not as much as me. They had like a slight cold last week, and then they got a sinus infection, which they got medicine for, thankfully. I'm glad it can happen this weekend. Yeah, and also it's happening with a friend who like lives like across the country. They're in the state now. They're back in town, and I was like, holy shit, you're back in town? You gotta come over. Let's do this. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm free that day. And I'm like, hell yeah. I haven't seen them in like a year. Hey Earl, hey Oppa. I want to watch bad anime. Well, hold up, what bad anime? Okay, so I will answer these both with this. Pig anime. Isekai pig anime is one of the... The isekai pig anime where the guy gets reincarnated into a pig. That's one of the big ones that we're gonna watch that we expect to be... Like, it's probably gonna have high production values, like, probably good animation, but I don't expect it to be good. It's probably gonna be weird. Because, you know what, also thank you for the resub, Coral. Thank you for the 31 months. Holy shit, it's almost 3 years. Thank you. How are you doing, Coral? Also, how are you doing, Oppa and Earl, too? I know And also let me ask Cabal, how are you doing? I kind of know how you're doing. You're a little sick. We're sick bros together. But, you know what would be a cool way to do the pig anime? Pig isekai? Where like, oh, okay, I'm a pig now. Let's get doted on by like all these people. They're gonna pet me because I'm so cute. I get to eat all I want. I get to lay in the mud and nap all day. That would be so great. But you know what it's actually gonna be? It's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna attract all of these like, yeah. Oh, I think Fronge is messed up. I think Fronge is messed up. I need to fix that because I'm using my Bluetooth speakers, but honestly, I don't know if I have the energy to do that right now. I feel tired and weird. Very, oh, I'm sorry, Cabal. I feel like, you might have a cold coming on. I also felt very tired and ugh. I also lost some sense of taste. It wasn't COVID though. It was probably just because my sinuses were so backed up. Yeah. But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but the pig anime is probably just gonna be like, I don't know, I'm a pig now and I get to have cute minor aged girls around me and I get to like see them in compromising positions or something. Honestly, if I know anime, it's gonna be like that. Oh god, yeah. Or it's just gonna be really boring and like nothing happens. And it's not even comfy. But yeah, pig anime. And then some other stuff that Draken picked. I don't really know exactly what other anime we're gonna watch. But we watched a lot of like the good anime. There's a lot of good anime out this season. It's like last season was so barren of like any good anime. There was good anime, but it was just like a handful. But this season, it's like more than you can keep up with. Like at least a dozen good shows. Pig isekai, where the guy is very happy because it can be just like his hero, Babe the Pig. Oh. I've been upset about stuff, but then I ate burgers and felt better. Yeah, thank you, burger, for making everything better. It's like before, depressed, anxious, eats burger, suddenly skin is clear, optimistic about life, everything's okay. But yeah, the Yume Nikki music, I wanted to play it again because it's been a while since we played it in the background of stream. 16 shows I'm checking out this season. Honestly, same. I can't keep up with all of them. I'm probably gonna just keep up with like, consistently keep up with a handful. But eventually I'll get to the other ones. I watched a bunch of first episodes over the weekend. It was cool. What are the good shows for this season? Okay, let me pull it up. Let me pull up my anime tracking app. So I use this thing called Taiga, and it's cool because like it keeps track of like it's an easy way to keep track of what anime you're watching. Okay, Taiga. So there's one called Bullbuster, which is actually maybe I can share this in a window for y'all so y'all can actually see what I'm looking at. One second. Because it will be fun to like see the pictures of the anime. Okay, window capture, where are you? Oh, here it is. I put it outside of the usual group I use. I don't know why. Let me move it over here. Faves for now is Kingdom of Ruin, and the Goofy Boss one. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned the Goofy Boss one. I also saw Kingdom of Ruin. I can see how you like that. I also enjoyed that. And Migi and Dolly. Okay, Migi and Dolly is giving me really weird vibes. Like, So I am intrigued by it, but also I'm just like, there are several choices made in that show that made me go like, why did they do this? Depression, anxiety, despondency, apathy, panic. By your powers combined, I'm a fucking train wreck. Except say that in an anime voice. But I cannot do that at the moment. Okay, so there is... Bullbuster. Bullbuster. How do I bring this up? Okay, maybe I shouldn't search this live on stream. Let me see. My anime list. Okay, this. Please, Mal, do not have ads or anything. But it's this one. This one is pretty solid. It's not my favorite, but basically think kind of like sci-fi present day, where they use these mechs that look kind of like how do you say it? A bulldozer, like bulldozers. They use them to defeat like pests, but they're big monsters, and so it's got that kind of like mecha anime vibe, and the characters are likable. The comedic timing is pretty on point. It's so goofy and overdramatic, I love it. Yeah, it is pretty goofy. Yeah, this is Ballbuster, the anime. Oh, it's the opening, the Captain Planet's opening. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that. So there's this Ballbuster. There's also Overtake, which is pretty cool. Let me see. So the character artist is Takako Shimura. If you know that character artist, she is the one that did the character art for Al Noah Zero, and also Wandering Sun, the trans manga, Sweet Blue Flowers, the lesbian one. She's basically like really, she makes a lot of LGBTQ works. And I also really like her art style. So, I am attracted to this one because of that. It's basically about, like, the main character is the adult guy, and the other main character is this high school guy. And basically, the high school guy drives karts in F races, I think. And, like, adult guy has a troubled past and finds inspiration in high school guys driving. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have an adult character, adult main character and shit. That's not, you know, an anime that's not focused on, you know, being in high school and shit like that. Yeah, she supports the gays, and she might be gay herself. Who knows? She doesn't have to talk about it, but she makes good gay works. Another one is, y'all have probably heard of this one, because it's like one of the big ones this season. It sounds like I'm watching a college presentation, honestly. Kind of feels like it. Here, so this one's really good. The art is amazing. The animation is consistently top tier. And it's kind of like a somber tone anime. It's basically, it takes place, this isn't really this is a spoiler, but it takes place, the main character is this elf girl, elf mage, and it takes place after her party, the hero's party, defeats the demon lord. And so it's basically their life after that, the era of peace after that in the kingdom. And it follows this elf girl as she basically lives her life and comes to terms with, you know, her friend's kind of dying because humans live a much shorter life compared to elves. And so it's kind of like following her and the connections that she makes and what she gets out of those connections with the humans that she meets along the way. Yeah. It's very nice. It feels like a very personal work, a very emotional work. I've enjoyed it so far. I watched 2 episodes. Elf Girl music intensifies. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend this one if you are to watch any anime from the season. It's supposed to have like 20-something episodes, so it's gonna be pretty long. But yeah. Let me see. I could probably go through like 1 or 2 more. Oh yeah. If y'all have probably heard me fucking talking about this anime or this manga in the fucking Discord, but basically the harem comedy of having 100 girlfriends, this guy who's fated to have 100 soulmates. The anime is great. Production value is good. They changed some of the jokes to fit the anime more than the manga because they make some meta jokes, and I appreciated that. The jokes are just as good in the anime as they are in the manga, and it looks great. It looks great. Would definitely recommend this one as well. Oh, very cute girls. Very cute. And one more. This one. I'm in... Oh, what? Where the fuck is it? Oshi? There's too many, anime with Oshi in it. Where is it? Here. I'm in love with the villainess. It's gay. Watch it. Hey BP, how's it going? This is airing right now as well. Production value isn't the greatest, but you know, just because production value isn't the greatest doesn't mean it's not enjoyable. So, I am a person who watches anime from all walks of life. But yeah, that is my college presentation about the current anime airing this season. There are a lot of other good and solid anime, but honestly, there are so many that it would take too long to go through it. Oh yeah, there's one called Undead Unluck. That one's also pretty good. I somehow missed that it's gay eye emoji. This one is very gay. It's like literally main character is confirmed to be a lesbian. It's not just a joke. Although she does make jokes a lot. But yeah, that is the Fronge gay presentation. Alright, we should probably get to the game. We should probably get to the game before I flatten myself out. Doing too much work. Also, oh god, it's so hot. 1 second. I am sweating. Another thing that I was suffering from is just being very hot because I'm sick. Take off the blankie. I took off a metaphorical blankie. Okay, 1 sec. I'm gonna blow my nose. And then we can get started with the game. I'm gonna have to do that a lot today. Fronge gives a dissertation on anime for 40 minutes and then 5 minutes of game. You'd love that, JBH? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. You got a little mini version of that. Oh god. It is really hot in here. Let me turn up the fan too. I've been subsisting on Robitussin for the past few days. Fronge always underestimates how enjoyable he is to listen to. Oh, I'm glad that y'all enjoy me going on little tangents about anime and stuff. But yeah, would definitely recommend y'all, if y'all want to watch anime or keep up with the weekly show or something like that, this season is the time to do it. Like, there are a lot of good shows this season. If you look, you're probably gonna find something for you. Thank you for the head pat! Also, speaking of Yume Nikki vibes, because of the music, tomorrow we're gonna be playing a game called Promesa. I think I'm pronouncing it right. But it's like an indie game about being told a story. I think it's like about being told a story by a grandparent. And while the grandchild listens to the story, he tries to imagine what the story was like, what it was like to experience what is being told in the story. And so it's kind of like a surreal, like dreamlike experience. It's basically a walking simulator. Think like 3D Yume Nikki game, except less scary. It'll be comfy. I've been wanting to play it for like a few months now, so hopefully it'll be a good time. The site says it should take about like 45 minutes for a playthrough. It'll probably take about double that time because we talk a lot, but we love and support indie games. Yeah, I'm definitely a big indie game fan. Sounds rad as fuck. Yeah, the graphics look really nice too. Like the art in general and like the environments. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I've been looking forward to playing it with y'all too. All right, let's get the game started. We were I totally fucking forget what we were doing. Okay, so we got a thing from a person. We got a thing from a person. From Mags. And we're supposed to go somewhere. Very detailed. 4th floor sketch. So we're supposed to go where the X is marked, I think. There's the far side. The words "the far side of the moon" are written in the corner of the drawing. Okay. We're supposed to find the secret room before Mags will tell us the rest of her story. Oh shit. We're in horror game mode too. Far side of the moon. I wonder if we're even supposed to go on, like, the 4th floor. The footstep sounds are making me feel quite nostalgic. Let's get out of here. What about over here? Maybe this is a bad time for me to do a fucking detective game. Bunch of zeros and X's on it. Oh, the elevator. This is the elevator, right? Where the X is? Looks kind of like it. So maybe we gotta go there. My brain is not at full capacity. I'm going like... I'm gonna... Wee. 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 Oh, at least the light's on in here. Okay, so here should be... No. No. What's this? An L-shaped bench in the corner. Nothing there, I think. Also, I think Frank gave us a postcard piece. Use. Combine. Let's combine it, because I think we have 2 pieces of that. Postcard piece. Torn postcard. Put the 2 postcard parts of the postcard together. It's now a complete postcard of the moon. What's written on the back? Oh? Oh? A code? Oh look, Kyle's happy because we found a code. What was he trying to hide using this? Well, it probably means that the code, it looks like it has to do with compare. Compare to what? Compare? Comparing these hasn't taught me anything useful. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Oh! Okay, what the fuck is this? I don't get this at all. What's it supposed to mean? Okay, so... Huh. 3951. Oh, I guess this is the order in which we go on the elevator, I think. So it's like Q, A, maybe. Oh, damn, that's stinky. Thank you for the head pat. Let me take a screenshot of this one real quick. Let me take a little screenshot. Who needs to write this down in the notebook when you got snipping tool on Windows 10? I think that's the current Windows. Who cares about Windows 11? There's a butthole in the center. Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you watched the detective show? Opalite. I forget, what is it called? It's called the detective show this season. Kamonohashi Ron's Forbidden Deductions. There's a cat in that show, and it's a very cute cat who just lays on the ground all day, but they don't draw the butthole. How can you not draw a cute cat's butthole in a show when you're trying to make the cat cute? The butthole is the whole cuteness factor. It makes it like 1,000 times cuter. I'm in the middle of watching it. I went to bed before I finished. Oh, nice. That's also a pretty solid show. It's giving me like gay vibes. It's like gay coded a little bit. All right. So let's see. So what they said before, some of these symbols, I can't help but think I've seen them somewhere before. The goofy boss is gay coded. The detective? Yeah, he's pretty gay coded. I was like I was just calling things out while watching it, and I was like, okay. So they're talking about this detective. Watch him be hot, and then he's hot, and I'm like, yeah, sounds about right. Okay. Is there something? Should I just look up the answer to this? I'm looking at my other screen. I'm trying to compare these two. Oh, my goofy boss. Oh yeah, I was showing Draken my goofy boss. We were watching that as well. And I was like, I can't help but think that the person who made the character art for this made BL because their art is very BL coded. And then Draken was also like, yeah, this is a very gay coded show. Like, I feel like they're gonna kiss any second now. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of gay tension there. The art is BL coded. I don't know how much BL doujins you read, but once you read enough BL doujins, you see someone's art in anime and you're like, I feel like I've seen this art in I've seen this style in a doujin before. Like, has this person made BL? And that was the same thing when I was watching Overtake, the racing one, made by Takako Shimura. And I was like, huh, I feel like this person has drawn BL before. And I looked up the artist, I was like, well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's not working. That's still not working. I'm sorry. Maybe I should disable Baby Fronge until I get it working again. Yeah, we're both too sick to remember. Oh, I think I know what's going on. 1 second. It's because one of the programs I opened before I connected my speakers, or connected my headphones, it should be using the correct output now. So maybe the next one will work. They don't have yaoi hands? Yaoi hands are honestly a thing of the past right now. Yaoi hands haven't been a thing for at least a decade. Unless that person has like a really old art style. What happened to... it's still not working. What happened to Baby Frangu? I don't know. Probably something happened when I was setting up stream and I'm too sick to fix it. Okay, I'm just gonna disable it for now. Thank you for testing though, Cabal. You can tell it's gay coded because they got the yaoi hands and a lack of understanding of personal space boundaries. You can tell yeah, they have a lack of understanding of personal space boundaries, and also a guy calls another guy cute. That's how you know it's BL coded. Hey Ellie, how's it going? Howdy. I hope you're doing well on this fine Wednesday. We are trying to figure out a puzzle. I have no idea what I'm doing. What is this? Okay, so... Oh, can we use... key? Oh! The key works! The buttons come off. There's a tiny switch in place where the button came off. A control switch. Oh! Oh! Huh? Oh! Oh! What do we do now? Okay, so we gotta do the the thing, and then we gotta do the thing. Yeah. That's the close button. Push the button that opens the elevator's door. Yeah. And now we're back outside. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Detective Fronge glowers, irritated at a puzzle until it surrenders. I wish that could be how it is. At least we have the internet now, so if I get too frustrated, we could just look it up. The characters are making me think of the Take On Me music video. I don't think I've watched that in a while. I I forget what that's about. Take on me. Take on me. I am very, very sickly, yes, but I am pushing through because I am a brave, brave boy. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. It actually really does resemble that style, huh? Maybe it's like, maybe it's because they're trying to emulate like a similar era. When did Take on Me come out? When did they make that music video? Okay, so doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. No? 3 thing 1 close. Decades before these games. Yeah, I figured. I mean, like, maybe these games are trying to emulate the art from the era that the Take On Me video came out from. Your sacrifice will echo out into eternity. Thank you. Gonna continue working on this painting. I wish you luck. I wish you luck with the painting. Yeah, I wasn't saying that like Take On Me came out like was emulating this, because that is totally impossible. Okay, let me look this up. Last window elevator puzzle. So the answer is 3-1-R. 3-1-R, open door, closed door. I don't know how the fuck they got that. The condor head facing a different direction. Let me see. Order of the words correctly. We're sick, guys. 3-1-R, open, close. Ah. Oh, okay, never mind. Yay, we totally did that all on our own. With no hints or cheating. Okay, where does this elevator go, you little bitch? What have you been hiding from us? It's the 4.5 fifth floor? You screamed and open sesame! Why is it stopped here? Because there's a floor here, you little doofus. What's that noise? Oh. That's how I usually open things. Ellie just screams at it, and it's just like, okay, girl. I feel like you deserve for me to open for you. Oh, small hatch has opened up. We use the key here? The condor key? Woo! I've seen a Swede melt butter by shrieking at it. Oh, is it that guy on YouTube? If a pickle jar is stuck, I just sit there screaming into it until it finally gives in, and it's like, okay, I'll open. Just please stop. Ooh. Ooh. A hidden entrance. Is he gonna be able to crawl through this? He's kind of a big guy. Oh, This is giving me Wind Waker vibes. Y'all ever play Wind Waker and like you're able to like crawl into like small spaces? And it changes the point of view to like first person. I mean, I guess it does that in Ocarina of Time too. But Wind Waker was the first Legend of Zelda game I played. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, Wind Waker flashback. Ooh, hidden room. Damn, they were playing poker? Played that and saw that? Nice. This is where Condor sold their stolen jewelry. Okay, time for us to look around. Also, there's still power here. That's funky. A load of papers are scattered about on the desk. We got ink. Oh, it's stuck. We should use the Ellie method to open up the inkwell. We just gotta scream at it until it opens. Except our head isn't half up Kyle's goddamn ass. Oh god, I wish. Heck yeah. What could this have been used for? Let's see. First pages of the ledger show dates, transactions, and code words. Gold, silver, and scarlet. Ooh. The mother lode. It's an item-by-item list of jewel sales. Nice. Doodle, my break is over, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi for a second. Hey, Try! I appreciate you popping in. Also, welcome back from your break. Hi, Pipe. Hi, Pipe. I hope you're doing well. Fronge's motivations then became crystal clear. He wants to wear Kyle like a hat. Yes. A clock, but the hands have stopped. Kind of sad, really. You know, that reminds me. I have a mechanical clock on my desk. I've had it for the past 5 years now, and it's subsisted on its original battery since then. I mean, like, it kind of makes sense because all you gotta do with the batteries is make them move the gears or some shit. But, you know, it's surprising how long these clocks last. No cord, a little desk lamp. Oh, what's inside? Thank you for the food! Oh, 1954! Thank you for the wellness pack. Sit up straight, stretch. Ugh. Some water. And because I'm sick, I'm going to blow my nose too. It's getting stuffed up. (1954) was when the original Godzilla came out? Oh, damn. Maybe this is the script for Godzilla. A small metal badge. It bears the words, Los Angeles Police. Why is an LAPD badge here? There's something else inside the envelope. Oh. I recognize the man wearing the hat on the right. I saw another photo of him before in Mags's room. Oh, it's her husband. George Patrice. Well, we already knew that he was involved in this, so. A man wearing a tuxedo on the left. He's got a name tag printed on his chest, or pinned on his chest. It says, Manager. Michael McGrath. How the fuck can he read that? What the Enhance. Ooh. Except Kyle's eyes could just like enhance the picture by itself. Car 54, where are you? That's Michael. Is the guy in the middle gonna be the Hugh Speck? Is that gonna prove his involvement? The police involvement with this fucking crime ring? There's a worried-looking man in the center who George has his arm around. There's a flash of realization. I know who he is. He was featured in that TV show. Yeah, that's Hugh Speck! Except he's aged like 30 years. It's a young Hugh Speck. This photo shows just how Hugh Speck and Condor are connected. Now I think I know the meaning of the police badge too. It's for collateral, and as a sign of his devotion to their cause. We got proof! I take the old photo and police badge. Can we take these colored pens too? Red, black, and blue. Please, I want to draw with them! They're probably not working anymore though. Probably all dried up or whatever. Signs of a poker game, all dusty. A dartboard. I'm more of a billiards man. Kyle's a good guy. Good guys are into billiards, not darts. Okay, I think we got all we need. What's this though? Darts are fun too though? Yeah, they are fun. I'm just always anxious that I'm gonna hurt someone. That's why you gotta make sure no one's in eyesight where they can be hit. Oh, what's this? A light! Turn it on! Turn it off! Turn it on! Turn it off! Why did it turn it off? Oh. It turns on the sun. Oh. There's a shadowy outline of a condor on the wall. The beak of the condor is pointing at a card. Maybe, we should get that card? Okay, so what card is that? Is that the ace? Is that an ace of diamonds? Not sure exactly what we're supposed to do with that, because we can't pick up the cards, but maybe that's a hint for later. All four are aces. Oh, okay. Look directly at the sun. Feel the light going out of your eyes. Surely this can't be. Oh! There's a lighthouse on top of the hotel. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's a hint for something. Do we have anything in our inventory that would be kind of like that? Diamonds. Diary, crowbar, flashlight. Flashlight. We got $6. We have a good, like, okay, we got $11 and then some quarters. We're rich. But it's good to have only that much money in your pockets, like... I leave the hidden chamber. I know in Japan, I had to keep a lot more, like, coins/cash on me, because a lot of places... It's not, like, common to use card in Japan. Unless you're making a really big purchase. For like common purchases, you're expected to like use cash and coins. Which like the equivalent to like $1 and like $10 coins are a lot more common in Japan, which is pretty convenient. You can like pay for like 20 something dollars in all coins if you wanted. Which is cool. I got a coin point purse and made lots of use of it in Japan, but as soon as I came back to America, I stopped using it altogether. A picture containing a working lighthouse. There's only one place I know in this apartment that's got a lighthouse. The roof. This is it. Time to get myself up there. Let's go! Huh? Oh, it's on. Is it usually on? Oh! There's a condor on the ground! Oh, it's pointing at the wall. But maybe... I think we're supposed to inspect the wall, but let's, see this first. Okay, nothing else. I like how stretched out this is. It's a stretch. One wing is bigger than the other. What the fuck is a substance called money? God, I wish I knew. Ooh, brick. Oh? This brick looks newer than the others. Oh. Is it in here? It's the Scarlet Star. I think. It's not scarlet, but you know, it's a diamond. I don't think the diamond was ever scarlet either. This is it, the Scarlet Star. It's so shiny, look at it! Look at that PNG! Bros, we did it! We got the Scarlet Star! The coldness of the beautifully shiny... He's farting out of excitement. The coldness of the beautifully shining jewel spreads through my hand. Item, locate the Scarlet Star, which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago. Whoa! The fartlet star has been found. So this is the thing you've been searching for, is it, Will McGrath? And with it comes the truth of what happened all those years ago. My dad made a promise with Frank to enable him to leave his shady past behind. He snuck into the manager's office, cracked open the safe, and stole the Scarlet Star. He was then supposed to go to the window and signal to Frank using his flashlight. Damn, his dad was a looker too. But the response to the signal never came. Then Michael McGrath arrived on the scene, and he shot and killed my dad. Daddy! No! I know this is supposed to be a tragic scene, but the way that he's like slowly falling down is like so funny to me. It's like the actors are... It's not the best acting, but... He's like, no! And he slowly farts all of his shit out. And he's like, no! I'm dead! Maybe when he died, he was clutching this very thing in his hands. My grip on the Scarlet Star tightens as I think of my dad's dying moments. And then it slips out of my hands and falls onto the ground on the side of the street. Because it's like a bar of soap. You squeeze it, it slips out. The jewel gradually starts to grow warmer in my hand. It feels as though the stone is transcending the 25 years since it was held by him, bringing us together again, Daddy. As I dwell on this, I feel a warm, melting kind of sensation from it. The station of my daddy. Looks like I'll be fulfilling the requirement of that order after all. Time to give this to the one person left who bears responsibility for Kathy's death. Huh? Oh no, who is it this time? Daddy! Is it you? Is that? Oh, it's her. Okay. Mags? Oh? Mr. Hyde. I assume I have you to blame for switching the lighthouse on, do I? Yeah, I did it all right. Then I must also assume that you entered that room? What? Did she already know about the room? She told us to look for the room because she couldn't find it. Just how did you know that there was a switch inside the room in the first place? What happened to you not even knowing where that place was? I apologize, but I lied. Fuck you. These comments wild. Naturally, I was aware of what the room contains, too. Girl, you fucking lying bitch. Okay, time to save this because we haven't saved since the beginning. If you knew about the hidden chamber, why'd you need to lie? Just say I had no intention of discussing my knowledge of that room with anyone. I breathed a sigh of relief when I decided to sell off the building, safe in the knowledge that the secret would disappear once the building is demolished. I suppose, looking back, I was hoping for a little too much. I never imagined you'd take to snooping around and looking into the building's past. Then, Mr. Hyde, when you came around looking for information, I thought to myself, I can't keep hiding it if he's found out this much. So I had to decide. On the one hand, I could leave while everything was still shrouded in secrecy, or I could risk letting everything come to light. It was essentially a gamble. What do you mean by a gamble? Happy Kyle. Why do I feel like Max is gonna kill us? I feel like she is. I mean, like, she already, like, knocked us out and tied us up. A gamble to see if you'd be able to find that room or not. So you gambled everything on me and whether I'd find it? Precisely. And it seems it ended just as I expected. That means you were prepared for this? Are you prepared to do something? What were you trying to hide? The crimes that he committed, of course. His time as Condor's ringleader, the stolen jewelry and illegal sales. Not to mention, keeping it all under the LAPD's radar, despite one of them being involved. And lastly, the unfortunate killing of Kathy. The crimes committed by George here in this very building. They needed to be kept hidden. All of them. And I intended to do just that. I was planning to take these truths with me to the grave. But as we can both see, that proved futile. Futile. How'd you think it would end? I was fully aware that there was little hope I'd keep everything secret. I knew that if anyone could find that room, it would be you. And also with the help of Google. So you appreciated what was at stake? Should you lose your gamble? Yes, but as soon as we started talking about the secret room, my mind was made up. If you found the room, I would lose my gamble. And then I'd need to let you in on everything I knew. If you failed, however, then I wouldn't need to talk to you on the subject any further. Then my gamble would have paid off. So she was planning on, you know, leaving us in the dark if we couldn't find the room. 1 second. Alas, I couldn't finish the kitchen floor because my work was futile. Futile. You need to buy more tile. Oh, you and your puns. What made you think I'd find it? I knew it would take a focused individual, and you more than fitted that description. I could see it in your eyes. Poor Doodle is dying. I am hanging in there. I am hanging in there by the seat of my underpants. Damn right I'm focused. You don't think I'd waste my time looking around this place without good reason, do you? No, of course not. I was truly surprised when you came to me and told me what you knew about 25 years ago. The fact that the safecracker Michael shot turned out to be your father. I doubt anybody could have anticipated that one. Yeah, what are the odds, huh? Maybe I knew, Mr. Hyde. Even as you arrived at my room today, I knew what was going to happen. Somewhere deep down, I must have realized that you would uncover the whole thing. Tell me something, Mr. Hyde. Have you found everything you were looking for? Yeah, I think I have. I traipse along the mortal coil, hoping to out a spring in other step. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. Also, that's what Kyle is doing. Kinda. Michael's 13-year-old diary, the proof that connects the LAPD and Condor, even the Scarlet Star. I've uncovered them all. You found the Scarlet Star? Certainly did. Michael McGrath left some helpful clues behind. They led me to the hidden chamber and helped me get it. I have it now. Is that so? Is she gonna kill me now? Here, take a look. Bro, what are you doing? So this is the Scarlet Star. Sure is. Your late husband didn't take the disappearance of it lightly and killed Kathy as a result. The Scarlet Star going missing was where this whole horrible ordeal began. Not quite. Condor's theft of the Scarlet Star in the first place is where it really started. If George Patrice were still alive, I'd be showing the thing to him, and we'd be having a very frank chat about his crimes. I'm sure you would, but as he's no longer with us, that'll never happen. True. The same with Michael. You can have this back now, Mr. Hyde. What? I was only concerned with keeping it hidden, not keeping it for myself. Since you found it, you've earned the right to keep it. In fact, everything you found is as good as yours. The room and all its contents. Which, by extension, means that disposing of it all also falls to you. And you're sure about this? I am. I understand. Okay then, I suppose it's time for me to tell you everything. Oh god, she's got more to say. I can't read this all out loud. I'm dying. I have so much mucus. Indiana Jones, it belongs in a museum. Yeah, let's put it there. Will you listen to what I have to say, Mr. Hyde? All of it? Will you let me tell you my foolishness in loving an evil man? I'd read it for you, but alas, I don't think there's a way for me to do this. Yeah. Use text-to-speech? I'm not sure if there's a way to do that with a DS game. I first met him when I was 19 years old. Damn! She was a looker. I was a dancer back then. Back then, he was part of a band. I knew from the start that he was a bad person. He brought a different woman with him each time and used to keep dubious company. Mammy! Despite all this, I fell for him. But as soon as we began to live together, something became very apparent to me. I knew that I need to get used to dealing with times I loved him, and times I detested him. The strangest thing was, the more I became accustomed to the jealousy I felt, the more my desire toward him grew. It was a very strange position to be in. Just like shorthand it by reading every third or fourth word. Yeah, I think Here, I'm covering up a little bit. Let me move it here so y'all can actually see like most of the text. And I'm gonna like, y'all can read it yourself. I'm kind of dying. Sorry for that. But so basically she was in an unhealthy relationship with George Patrice. Thank you for the head pat. Okay, and then he got involved in the world of crime, and she unwittingly became an accomplice because she couldn't just sit by and be ignorant of everything he was doing. Thank you for the head pats. And so that's what kept them together. Move it over, move it a little over, please. I've kind of moved it all I can, without like cutting off the other screen, because I don't want to keep moving it if there's text on the other screen. Let me take off my blankie though. The blankie is kind of what's keeping it here. And let me move a little Fronge over too. I'm naked now. You're welcome. So they ended up in a loveless marriage, tied together by being involved with this crime ring. And then he cheated on her with Michael McGrath's wife. Yeah, she'd been there since the beginning. She's kind of like the only one who can stop him. Planned to shoot him using his own gun. Okay, so she was planning on killing him. But someone else beat her to it. I mean, like, when you're involved in that kind of dirty shit, you make a lot of enemies. Oh. My mouse froze for a bit. I need to get a new mouse. It does this way too often. And it uses batteries too, instead of being rechargeable. Which is a pain. Damn. Enough. Mouse. Oh shit, where was I again? Yeah. It like just randomly disconnects. And it takes a while to connect sometimes too. It's a Bluetooth mouse. Yeah, she was framed for murder by Michael. The background was really pretty? Yeah, it is. The art's really good too. I wanted them to find me guilty, that's why. Oh, she felt guilty for it. Yeah, it could have just as easily been her who killed him. Maybe she somehow they found me innocent. Maybe you hired like too good of a lawyer. You can even see part of the Thromular, the space crab. The space crab? The moon? Ah. She failed to keep it a secret because Kyle is too nosy. My mind concocts very strange things very fast sometimes. I feel that. I feel that. It's the same for me too. It's just how it's wired. Some weird connections have been made along the way in the life you've lived. Yeah, this is probably a load off of her. Well, yeah, because you're keeping this kind of shit a secret. It's hard to keep that a secret. Aww. There must be so many people around the world forced to keep burdens on their own. One thing's for sure, I'm one of them. Aww. And before she describes trauma dumping all this in random Twitch chat. Still doesn't go far to erase the unbearable things I have going around in my mind. They're both feeling pain. Sometimes all you need is someone to listen. While Kyle being a gentleman. She's a strong woman who don't need Kyle's help. Looking at the lighthouse. Now kiss, bro. She's like, well, I guess it's like less problematic if he's like in his 30s and she's like maybe 20 years older than him or something, because he's an adult and can make his own decisions. But I wonder how much older she is than him. Now Kith. So pretty. Also, I really need a pee. Oh shit. The music just stopped when I said that. Max looks really good for assumably her 60s. Yeah, she does look really good. Go pee? Yeah, okay, so this is probably like near the end. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I really need a pee. I've been holding it in for like 15 minutes. Alright, BRB y'all. Go pee. You go pee, and you go pee, and you go pee, and I'll go pee. BRB. Alright, we back. We back. And we round. Oh no, is the quote bot not working? 1 second. I can at least fix that really quick. Welcome back, thank you. I hope y'all's break was good too. Alright, so Cloudbot, let's wake you up. Let's wake up little Cloudbot. Okay, the quote bot should be working now. I just turned it back on. I've seen a lot of people in their 50s and 60s who are still baddies, TBH. Yeah, honestly, it really depends on on genes and lifestyle leading up to your old age. Thank you for the quote, Oppa. Scuda's rehydrated. Hell yeah, we're all nice and full of liquids. So that we can pee once again in a few hours. The cycle of pee. Just one more, please, let me kill you. One last trip to the 4th floor. What we gonna do? Is he gonna like just be in the room where his dad died and just kind of like reminisce or something? Or like be somber? I never thought I'd see the last few my dad ever laid eyes on. Bro, please! Don't put yourself through this! Emo hours. He's being real emo right now. We're like processing his, like actually now healthily processing his dad's death now that he knows the truth behind it. Like he's kind of had to like shut down his feelings about it for so long. He's the same age as his dad was when he was killed. Made a choice which was made with me and Mom in mind. He was so close to leaving that life behind, but he had to die. To join the Black Parade. I feel like that's a reference to the song, but I forget the melody for that song. It's daytime! Are we gonna see shirtless Kyle again? One last one for the road. I barely know that song. Oh, it's our mom. Oh, Ed told our mom everything? Oh, Ed going to a hospital. Not the other stuff. Alright, that. What else would it be? Is there something else you're not telling me? I don't feel like it's the right time to let Mom know about the truth behind Dad's death. You'll have to tell her eventually, though. It's only right. You're not the good-for-nothing you used to be. No. I'm getting sleepy. If I can put his crimes into the past, I'd like to come and visit you. Maybe then you could tell me some more about him. A little mother-son connecting. Sleepy Fronge, yeah. I'm still a little bit sick, so I'm still getting tired pretty easily, more than before. Which is kind of frustrating. It's like when I had COVID, like 2 years ago. God, I can't believe it's been like over 2 years since I had COVID. I didn't get COVID this time, but it was like a similar experience. Oh! He was shirted so that him talking to his mom on the phone in bed would be awkward. Yeah, just... I'm talking to my mom shirtless right now, what the fuck? Yeah, one last one for the road confirmed! Thank you, Kyle. Gochisousama deshita. Pass you over to Ed. Thank you for the meal. It was delicious. He's gonna come into the office. God, I really wish there was a third game in this series because, like, there's still some loose ends. Like Mila, we only saw Mila like very briefly in this game. I wanted to see more of her. Fill Frank in on what happened yesterday. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Frank. I guess we're done controlling Kyle at this point. This is like just the rest of the game. Yeah, we gotta give him the goods. The goods that show the connection between Condor and Hugspec. Yes, we entered it because we're awesome and we're cooler than you. Let's go! The item sales and the picture. Yeah, police badge. He's like, he's so happy. He's gonna be so happy. Sorry, please understand how emotional this is for me. Oh, he finally has all the evidence he's been waiting for. He's been looking for it for so long. I've hoped for this day for such a long time now. It's been quite a wait. Yeah, it's been like a while. I forget exactly how long, but at least a decade. He's gonna move to Idaho and live out my days there. What the fuck are you gonna do in Idaho, dude? Idaho? Oh, a colleague of mine from the force has a farm there. Oh, he's gonna farm. Okay. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, he's gonna grow potatoes. Become a potato farmer. Oh. Beat y'all to it. He's gonna be a farmer. Oh, no, he's just gonna visit him. Okay, but his friend's a farmer. Yeah, potatoes! Potatoes! You promised me to send some of the potatoes you're gonna grow down there. Why does he say down there? Aren't we in LA right now? LA is below Idaho. You mean up there? Oh, look at his smile, his goofy ass smile. Oh, Kyle looks so smug. I'm gonna go and eat my friend's crops, be a damn plague. Okay. We can finally save here. I guess the least we can do is try to visit all of the rooms. So Dylan's gone. Oh, what about the French guy? French guy? Whatever the fuck your name is. Charles, oh yeah. He's gonna stay in LA. I intend to work and pay my own tuition fees. Good for you. No more allowances from him. French guy. No mangeons baguette. I don't know if I said that at all correctly. Okay, this guy's gone, so we don't have anything to say to him. Close enough. Marie, is she still here? I think she said she was gonna, like, leave the next day. Marie's kept her part of the bargain and headed to the station. Yeah, she's gonna escape. And Rex was gonna help her with that. Okay, this room... Was this Betty's room? Is she still here? Betty's not at home. Okay. What about Tony, my boy? The one I put in danger. I'm about to go out. Huh, okay. Maybe he's gonna meet us up later. Maybe head down to the lobby, actually. Let's see if there's anyone on the roof, actually. And then we'll head down to the lobby. Tie up some loose ends. I wonder if we left a hatch open. Maybe Betty is in there with him, mayhaps? Yeah, maybe they're doing a thing. Doing the horizontal tango. That's what it's called, right? Horizontal tango. That one up here. Horizontal mambo. Yeah, close enough. It's the horizontal tango now. I'm getting hungry. I want chip. I didn't have a proper dinner. Well, I had a very early dinner. I guess that's now why I'm now hungry. And I had a banana before stream. Because bananas are nutritious. Nutritious. Ooh, Claire! The Hunka Chunka, the Slapstick Follies, the Monster Mash. That's a lot of funky names. Oh, did her parents get back together? My mom's here! Oh, her mom and dad are talking. Yeah, Claire is cute. Remember when she beat the fuck out of us in billiards? I don't think I can handle it on my own. I run out of things to say when it's just the two of us. Just be yourself. Yeah, sometimes you can just enjoy silence with the other person. You don't have to always be talking. Absolutely. AI gone wild, yeah. Yeah, vibing is very good. I was in the same room as Draken a lot over the weekend while we were sick together. Because we were kind of like quarantining like in our respective rooms. She has like an office thing that she spends time in, but we were spending time in the bedroom together a lot and watching anime. And like a lot of the times we were just vibing. She was like watching her own stuff and I was like playing games and stuff. I'm not really a super talkative person, so it's nice to be able to do that with no pressure. No pressure to talk. I'll give it my best shot. That's cute. And we're suddenly by the stairs instead of by the elevator. Let's see. Oh! Is that Tony? You done doing the monster mash? Oh, he got a job! Oh, nice. He's gotta make a new song in a week. You've even been, you know how tough life can get. You've got a nice girl and you've even been knocked out. That's a lot of new song material right there. Let's make a song about getting knocked out. We were taken out by those same shady characters. Kyle, you're fucking lying to him. Tony, sorry Kyle, was busy doing the hamburger helper shake and bake with a girl. Hamburger helper shake and bake? Oh my god, that's hilarious. The song in question, I get knocked down but I get up again. Oh yeah. Kyle, you fucking lied to him. You fucking manipulated Tony. You just got him knocked out, too. Uh-huh. I'm gonna pay you back, man. $1,000. Oh, Max? As though Tony doesn't get himself knocked down drunk, true. Oh no, does he still need to pay rent to her? Oh yeah, he was on his way to his job. Good luck, Tony, my man! Oh yeah, I was this game I was playing, one of the side characters calls main character my man. but it's like in English. So it's like my man, my man. It's cute though. My man. Yeah, he's been weighed under by problems and couldn't get any help. Now he's overcome that and you've seen the results. Yeah, he was going through a similar thing to you. Maybe not, you know, maybe not the same subject matter being weighed down, but you know. Every person has shit to deal with. Think about what comes after this. Go on a cruise? Beware of COVID-19 on a cruise. Damn, cruise is not the place to be. Damn, a cruise with Mrs. Patrice. I have to find a new place to live. Yeah. Bye-bye, Margaret Mags, Patrice. Oh, now it's auto forwarding. Oh, this is like the end of Hotel Dusk as well, where the last interaction is like opening the door to go out. Ooh, that's a very well-drawn post box. Oh, what's that for? They did Betty dirty? Yeah, we didn't get a last combo with her. Oh? Postbox blushes. Ooh, it's Kyle. Oh, we get to see all of his, all the characters. I thought they were gonna show us all their expressions, but nah. Tony Wolf. Betty Mayer. Bye, Betty. Barely knew you. Charles Jeannot. I don't fucking know. How do you pronounce that correctly? Dylan Fitcher. A little bitch. Marie Rivet. Charles Jeannot. Oh, okay, I pronounced it pretty well then. Rex Foster. Sydney Reagan. Claire Reagan. Rex Fastly? Ed Vincent. Oh, I didn't know his last name was Vincent. Well, I didn't know a lot of these last names, but... Rachel, she doesn't have a last name. Just Rachel. Mila Evans. Rachel, my love. Rachel, no last name. Will McGrath. Rachel, Rachelton. Frank Raver. Margaret Patrice. Willie Dewitt. Staff credits. Okay, so we're gonna... Here's the staff credits for, like, the rest of them. Interesting how they, like, did a credits for, like, each of the characters. You don't really see that a lot. Like you see like, oh, each of the characters and like their voice actors, but not like just the characters themselves. No outro for them all. That's true. Yeah, there's no outro for them all. We don't really know her name. I don't think we remember her name. There was also no outro for like George Patrice and like Michael McGrath and stuff like that. We saw her name. I forgot. Let me see. Let me look it up. Jeannie. Jeannie Hyde. It's like Jean, like Jeanie. Amanda Hawkins. Oh, I fell for that. And then there's the whole fucking novel to read, which I will obviously not do that on stream. If y'all want to read like Last Window novel, feel free to do that. It's probably online somewhere. It's just text. But that's Last Window, y'all. Thank y'all for sticking with me for fucking 13 streams of this. I didn't know that it would end up being this long. How many streams do we do of Hotel Dusk? Hotel Dusk was definitely shorter than this. How many chapters was in Hotel Dusk? Oh, there are 10 chapters in Hotel Dusk too. For some reason, this felt longer. This has been a long game, yeah. But we're done with it. This is the second of 2 games in this series. Unfortunately, there was never a third game before the company went bankrupt. I would have loved to see a third game. Maybe it'll come eventually because apparently the workers from Sing... Oh, something's up. New mayor's John Taylor, not Hugh Speck, the fucking bastard. Speck, the runner-up of the campaign, had this to say. I'll continue to represent the good of the people. Ha! Breaking news! A large, pristine diamond. Oh, so he donated it to a museum. Whoever said, like, bring it to the museum, you predicted this. Oh, that was you, Cabal, yeah. It belongs in a museum. Indiana Jones smikes up in Kyle. The end. The Last Window. Oh, now I get it! The Last Window. Last Window. The whole way that the way that we found out where the hidden room was, which gave us the proof to like find the jewel and you know put Hugh Speck away, was because of a window from an old picture. The last window wasn't there. Haha! I wonder why I didn't question that before. I was like, why is it called Last Window? Epilogue and extras added? Wait, there's an epilogue? We can play 9-ball. My bookmark, what is all this? Let's see. Contents. Oh, maybe, is the epilogue in the story? Let me see. Let's see what happens when we reload the save. I don't know if the epilogue is like part of the novel as opposed to the game. Okay. Epilogue and extras added. Okay, how do we find this epilogue? There's a jukebox. There's Pinky Land. Fuck this game. That's the third one is billiards. Oh, there are so many fucking pages in this. Holy shit, how many pages is this? Chapter 10 is, oh, 200? 300? Oh. $308 pages. What is this? 10 p.m. Hollywood. Oh my god. This is a lot of story. Oh! These yellow pages, this is the epilogue. So this is, I don't know if I'm gonna read this because this is a lot of text. But this describes Marie meeting up with Rex and escaping. And also, I think Dylan, what he ended up doing afterwards too. And then also what happened with Kyle post the game. Read it next time, please. I don't know how interesting that would be. Let me see. I don't know if I want to read it either. It's a lot. At this time of the morning, Union Station was almost devoid of human life. But in the expansive waiting room for long-distance trains, beneath the clock on the wall stood the solitary figure of a man. His name was Rex Foster. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna read that, just because it's like 30 pages of text. I wonder if this can be found online, TBH. Honestly, it probably can be found online. Let me see. There is, a YouTube video with all of the classified and extra story that isn't seen in the game. They have timestamps for it, actually. If you want, I can send it in the Discord if you want to take a look at it. Because I'm not gonna read this on stream. It's just a lot of text. It's over 300 pages. Albeit 300 DS screen size pages. But all right, let me. Yeah. Thank you for the head pat. All right, let me send in here. Thank you for the head pat. Okay, I think I'm gonna sign off here. We finally finished. I did enjoy this game. I cared a little bit less about some of the characters than I did in the previous game. I feel like it went on a little bit long. Some of the conversations were really drawn out, but I think it was pretty solid. It was nice to like kind of like delve deeper into Kyle's personal past and his family. Let me put on some other music. The Yume Nikki music. The Hughesbet plot line is lost on me. Yeah, like with like Frank's stuff, like his detective work. Like I'm glad that like it got resolved in the end, but yeah, I wasn't super interested in that plot line. They talked a lot about it was like hard to keep all the names straight and shit because there were like multiple parties like involved. There was Condor, there was Niall, there was Hughesbeck, there was our dad, there's Frank. There was that one like journalist guy. There was Rex. There was like the insurance company and shit like that. It was like hard to keep track of. But if I sat down and played this all at once, I would probably have an easier time remembering it all. I do think the novel is a great idea. If I had the attention span to actually sit down and read the novel. I feel like it's a good thing to like go through and read after you play the game, as opposed to like while you're playing the game, because you've kind of like already played through the story. Why would you want to go back and like read it again? Read Higurashi? I am in the process of doing that. I am not gonna do that. I'm not gonna read a visual novel with no voice acting on stream. That would be way too much for me to do. But Higurashi is a very good visual novel. Oh, hey Grosh, thank you for the fart. I'm just memeing. Oh, okay. How's everyone doing? I'm doing alright, just a little sick. I'm getting over some of my sickness, but I'm doing alright. A little tired because we just finished last window. We just finished the game. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by and gracing us with your fart. I missed the ending. It's alright, you can always go back and watch the VOD. It wasn't too long. But I'm glad that I made it into another stream because we ended up spending 2 hours finishing it up. One last time we were like, remember I was like, oh my god, it's 3 hours already. I can't do this anymore. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Imagine if we played for 2 more hours. I would have been so dead. You're handling yourself quite well, all things considered. That's because I'm a pro. I'm a pro streamer. JK. But I do think that I will turn in for the day now. Just so I can, like, rest and, you know, try and heal up even more before our stream tomorrow. I'm planning on doing another stream tomorrow where we're gonna play, this game called Promesa. It's gonna be, a cool, kind of like surreal exploration game. Just finished a movie night with Chemist and friends. It was super fun. Ooh! Let me know how that how the movie was in the Discord if you were planning on doing another movie review. Okay, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow though. Thank you for the rest wells and the be wells. Was the end good? The end was good. The end was good. Things were tied up very nicely. I think Kyle got some closure. A lot of the characters got some closure. It was nice seeing how things turned out for them. Yeah, thank you. Alright, I don't think I want to raid anyone tonight just cause I'm tired. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. We'll end it here. And I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow for some low-key comfy vibes while we explore a dreamscape. It's not really a dream, but it's kind of like, you know, memory surreal scape. Juno's dream came true. Kyle got closure from Amanda. Amanda hug and kiss. Yes. You know, I'd be hitting up a Hotel Dusk fanfiction later. Maybe not tonight, but later. Sometime in my life. Alright, have a great night, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. You too. Thank you. Hey, thank you. What?